New Year's, a chance of rebirth, a chance to have new challenges, a chance to start a new chapter in your book, a chance to discover yourself, a chance to find out more things that you never knew were possible in your life, a chance to make New Year resolutions. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a lovely Christmas and I hope you guys are all looking forward to the new year. And while it's beginning to build up to the New Year's, I thought, why not make a few New Year resolutions? I know New Year resolutions can be very hard to make. Well, I think it's easy to make, it's just sticking to them that's the hard bit. We all have New Year resolutions and probably a month later, do we actually stick to it? I don't think so. Why do I make these? Come to conclusion that I just think they're not realistic and they're not very real. What's the point of making a New Year's resolution if you damn well know you're not going to stick to it or you're not even going to attempt it? So I've come up with 6 New Year's resolutions that I think I'm going to try and stick to in the year, and I hope you guys get some inspiration in making your own New Year resolutions if you do so. I think you should make a New Year resolution. I think it's great to start the year with a goal, with a mindset of what you're going to do throughout the year, and it's good to have that, able to do things that maybe you've necessarily never done in the past, or things that you may want to try out that you've never had the courage or motivation to do. And like I said, if you are thinking about making a New Year's resolution, make sure that it is realistic, make sure that it's something that you are going to try and do. Last year I think I made one that mostly everyone says is to be healthy. Now when I say be healthy, of course I want to be healthy, but you're going to have to mention what exactly am I going to do to be healthy, if you get what I mean. Anyways, moving on to my first resolution. Okay, so my first resolution is to learn to drive. I really need to learn to drive. It's 2015 soon and I'm still not learning to drive. I'm only 17 years old, so it's not a bad thing, but I want to be able to learn as soon as possible and just get that out of the way. But where I'm so busy with my studies and working, you know, that's constantly my priority at the moment. I've just kind of left the driving stuff behind. Now where my friends are beginning to learn to drive past their test and I'm just like, oh, I'm just team public transport at the moment. But I definitely want to learn to drive, and hopefully by this year also I can pass. And then I wouldn't have to ask my parents for any lifts because I do it a lot and I do feel sorry for them. But I will owe it to them when I pass, hopefully this year. I don't want to be one of those people who are constantly failing their tests. I know people who are experiencing that. I want to be able to pass first time. So I bought myself some driving test books, video games, cards, etc. to help me. And hopefully I will achieve that. My second New Year resolution is something that I've always wanted to do. I have actually done it in the past, but again I've been so busy, I've just not really had time. It's just to do some voluntary work, i.e. help people in need. We are so fortunate, we are so lucky in this world, and we forget there are people who want what we have. I think it's important to give to those who need it the most, because it honestly makes you feel better. I used to do voluntary work in the past. I helped homeless people, looked after the elderly, and honestly I loved doing it. It made me feel so better about myself, and it was really nice to hear people's stories on how they become who they were and who they are today. I remember 2 years ago I did some voluntary work, and it was right before Christmas, and a group of people, including myself, drove to London, and we just thought we're going to give sleeping bags, we're going to give liners, we're going to give tea, we're going to give coffee, we're going to give food, we're going to give as much as we can, donate everything we possibly could. And we had a big van and we loaded everything that we could give, and we just went around and walked around and looked for people who were very needy, I guess, needy or just homeless. I guess the term is homeless. And we just gave them what we could, and there were so many people that day. I was so shocked at how many people were actually homeless. I mean, you see people when you walk in the streets, but do you ever say anything? You don't. You see, but you never take action of it. giving a sleeping bag really just changed those people, and it made them so happy. And you know, you forget how grateful you are. So definitely in 2015 I want to do some more voluntary work. Okay, so my third New Year's resolution is less takeaways. I need to avoid the takeaways. That means I need to avoid Domino's pizzas. I need to avoid the Just Eat website. It's just too much. I literally love having takeaways, and I have them so much. Instead of takeaways, I need to learn to actually cook. I can cook, but I mean cook. As in proper food, things that are more healthier, things that include my 5 a day. Oh my gosh, 5 a day. I remember being taught 5 a day in my school, thinking of just having it twice, maybe once a week. I don't know if that seemed like a lot, because I used to have more than that. I used to have like three times a week. I don't even know how I'm going to do it. One day I'm going to have to live by myself. I'm not going to have my mother cook for me as much as I love her food. So my fourth New Year's resolution kind of links to being independent and growing up, and that is budgeting. I have a job, so I'm earning money, obviously, from myself as well as my parents occasionally. I'm going to be going off to university one day, and I'm definitely going to need to learn to budget, because I'm going to be on my own. I'm going to be independent. So yeah, definitely need to learn to budget. So what I did is I went to my bank, I met an advisor, and they gave me all these tips on how to budget, and they gave me some resources as well, because as I said, I want to make these New Year resolution realistic. So I went there and I was like, can you help me learn to budget? So I took those on board, and I'm definitely learning to budget now. I'm definitely, you know, making sure that I know how to save my money. I know what I'm spending, and when I open my bank account, I'm not surprised on what I see. I've never ever been in debt, and I plan not to in the future as well. So yeah, let's just keep it that way. Is to try out new food. I'm one of those people who don't like trying out new food. If it looks new, or if it's something that I've never tried out before, if it just looks weird, I will refuse to eat it. Okay, I like what I have already. I don't need to try out new things. But now it's going to be 2015. I feel like I need to try out new things. Not even food, just new things in life. You know, but food is my goal. That is my New Year's resolution. But in general, try out new things. Food is amazing. I love food. I'm sure you love food. We all love food. Food from different countries. How on earth am I meant to like things without trying it? You know, I like pizza, but I obviously had to try out pizza to like it. So I'm thinking that's my mindset. You know, hey, we like things, we don't like things. Oh, I think that was number 5. That was number 5. That was number 5. That was my 5th, okay? So now we're gonna head to my last one, the 6th New Year resolution. That is, drum roll please, make new YouTube videos. I really want to start making more videos, because I don't know, I just like talking in general. I used to make videos when I was younger, like to no one. It was just sort of to myself, and recently I had a look at it and I was just like, oh my gosh, I am so hilarious. Like I just love making videos, so I'm gonna continue doing it. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it, and yeah. So those are my 6 New Year's resolutions. Like I said, these are New Year resolutions that I plan to stick with throughout the year of 2015, and hopefully I will achieve them, and hopefully you do too. I hope you guys make some real ones. I definitely learned a lot in 2014. I'm gonna miss this year, because this year I think was my year. Learned so much this year. I've gone through so much this year. I'm honestly gonna remember this year. Yeah, just let me know what you guys are thinking of doing in the year of 2015. And yeah, if you guys have some New Year resolutions that you guys have in mind, then let me know in the comments below, because I want to hear what you guys have to say. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Like honestly, thanks, because I didn't even know I had subscribers until I checked my email and I got told that I had subscribers, and I was like, oh my gosh, people actually subscribe to me, oh my gosh. So yeah, thank you. I hope you guys have a brilliant day. I hope you guys had a lovely Christmas. Happy New Year everyone. Until next time, have a nice day and take care of yourselves. Bye!